Good morning, afternoon, everyone. My name is Mike at Filmboy24. It's time for found film number 98. 98. What's found film, you ask? It's when we find an old roll of film that was shot many, many years ago and for whatever reason never processed. Well, that's where I come in. I process them, I scan them, and I present them directly to you, my beautiful YouTube audience, as long as they're not inappropriate. And this one, it's not inappropriate, and you're going to see it right after this. Well, first let me say thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mike, as you may or may not have heard in the intro, because a lot of people just skip that intro, and I can't say that I blame them. I've been involved in film in some facet or another for over 40 years now. And my most recent passion for the last quite a few years has been in cine film. Now, I've been shooting Super 8 since the 80s, but really heavily into Super 8 16mm the last 10 years or so, I would say. And even more lately, I've gotten into this found film. It's so interesting to me, and I just would rather be able to unlock these old memories in this tiny little plastic mem cart here, as opposed to having them end up at a landfill. You see, most of the time I get these on eBay or garage sales or I mean, there's a myriad of places, and oftentimes people send them to me. That's the case with this one. Our good friend of the channel, Mr. Kurt from Michigan, sent me 3 rolls of found film. All 3 were fully exposed. 2 of them were these, which is Kodachrome 40, and 1 was an Ectochrome, an old Ectochrome 160 cartridge. And typically my deal is, if you have some old found film that you have in a camera case, you maybe bought a Super 8 camera or something like that, and there's, you know, some rolls of film in there and some of them are fully exposed and you didn't shoot them, I'd be happy to develop those rolls of film for free and scan them and have the sole discretion of showing them on my channel, but I'd be happy to send you a digital copy if you'd like one at no cost to you. But the film does become my possession at that point. So if you'd rather just, you know, have somebody process it and not always wonder and it ends up in the landfill, email me, filmboy24@gmail.com. So what I have here is Kodachrome 40. It's old. This particular roll had an edge code on it, and that edge code is a square. And a square means this particular roll was manufactured in 1977. We're going back a little bit. That's like, what is that, 48 years ago? I processed it myself. I do all my in-house processing right here in-house. I did it for 3 minutes and 45 seconds in HC 110B at about 67 degrees Fahrenheit. And I ended up with some results. They're not great, but for what I had to work with, Kodachrome, or what I like to refer to as iffy chrome, because it's quite iffy if you'll ever get images from it anymore, I'd say it's a big win, success. And I'm going to show you why right now. I mean, I'll take it. Anytime I can get results like that out of 48-year-old Kodachrome, I'm going to happily take them. Like I said earlier, why not unleash some of these old Americana memories? Is that an oxymoron? Some of this old Americana, as opposed to this roll just ending up in the landfill. Thank you so much, Kurt, for thinking of me and sending this roll to me with the other two. I will say that the other one, the other Kodachrome, was developed with this one. There were also images on that. Look for that episode coming relatively soon, because we're going to show that one as well. I haven't gotten to the Ektachrome yet, but when I do, my lovely audience will be the second to know. Obviously, we have, it looks like maybe a rural house at the very beginning. A little girl, looks like holding her dog. Very dark in the interior, which is common for Kodachrome. It's a very slow speed film, needed a lot of light, needs even more light now if you shoot it today. But then we quickly advance outside where it's almost overexposed. And there's some type of girls' sporting event or girls' activity. It looks like they all got trophies for something, or some of them have trophies. The film isn't quite clear enough to me to make out what's on the trophies, like what type of sport it might be. Maybe it's soccer, maybe it's softball or kickball. I have no idea what it is, but it's a lot of young girls having fun at a park or something like that. We have an outdoor event. There's some, you can see the adults over there undercover. That's what we do. We stay undercover while the youngins run around. And it really appears to me, it might just be me, but it appears like this film was probably shot by one of the youngins, by a little one. It almost seems like they're at that level, like the camera's down a little lower, and it is constantly moving like crazy. It can get you sick. I had to stop a couple of times and look away because I get motion sick real easy. So my guess is that it's probably one of the little ones that's filming all this. There was a shot or two of a derriere. So yeah, maybe a young little boy filming. I don't know. Let's just speculate. At any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is what I enjoy doing. I love bringing these old memories to life. This is something that no one would have ever been able to see had Kurt not sent this film to me. As always, if you recognize anybody in that film, there is a chance that somebody's going to recognize someone eventually. This is for entertainment purposes and archival purposes and educational purposes. But ultimately, I mean, I would love for anyone that's in that film to be able to have this film, or at least a copy of this film. So if you do recognize anyone, if you recognize the area, Kurt sent this to me from Michigan, but I don't know if that's where that was shot. Leave a comment and let me know, or contact that person if you know. What if you're in the film? Contact me. I'll give you a copy of it, nice, fresh, clean copy of it, and we'll chat a little bit, and then I'll update everybody on what exactly was going on. It goes that way for every found film I do. It's always the same. If you recognize somebody, please leave a comment or contact me and let me know. Always. We have a beautiful Facebook page. It's a community. It's called the Filmboy24 community. If you have questions outside of the realm of what we just talked about right here, run on over there to Facebook and look up Filmboy24 community. It started with me and one other guy, and now it's up to almost 250 members as of right now when I'm speaking. Maybe there's more. I don't know. So go on over there. There's tons of stuff going on. People always posting films and questions and gear and all kinds of cool stuff, Filmboy24 related. And don't forget, we do a live stream almost every single Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. You can get your questions in. You can chit chat with other members. And we always have 35 to 50 people in there just having fun and talking about films. And we show films and, you know, film stuff. If you enjoyed this little jaunt down memory lane, you can show me right now, and it's free. Right there. Just hit the little thumbs up button right down below there. It would mean a lot to me. It's free. What about that, though? If you want to subscribe and get lots and lots more found film content, I try to put at least one found film video out every single week, a live stream every single week, as well as occasionally I mix in some other fun little films that I shoot and certain things that I do in the film world. If you want to be a member and super support what I do here, it's $5 a month. You can hit the join button down there. I got quite a few really cool members. We do an extra live stream every month. That's coming soon. So if you want to be a member, just, do the thing. I understand. I don't beg anybody to be members. If you can, you can. If you can't, I'd rather just have you here. Until the very next time, the next time, that I see all of your beautiful faces. Whoa. Serious look. I'll see all of you on the very next go around.